Welcome to MRCP UK. This video will show you how to apply online for the Part 1 examination through My MRCP UK. You can sit Part 1 providing you have a primary medical qualification from a recognised institution and at least 12 months experience of medical employment. You will need to send us proof of your primary medical qualification to show evidence of this. To set up a My MRCP UK account online, go through the MRCP UK website homepage by clicking on the button on the top right hand side. This takes you to My MRCP UK. Click on the Register button. Fill in your details and make sure all your personal details are accurate. As part of the registration process, you will be asked to provide evidence of your primary medical qualification. Once you apply for an exam, you will receive an RCP number. This is unique to you and should be used when corresponding with the colleges. To log into your account in future, you will require your username and password. Once you are logged in, you will be able to use your My MRCP UK account. To apply for the exam, click on the second option on the blue ribbon Upcoming Exams. Choose the exam by clicking on the Apply button on the right-hand side of the page. Only the exams with open application periods will be displayed. If you try to apply for an exam that you are not eligible for, an error message will be displayed with a short message explaining why. All your personal details are stored here. Please make sure your email, date of birth and address are correct, and that your name matches your photographic identification documents. If the spelling of your name or date of birth is incorrect, please contact your administrative office. If anything needs changing, click on the Edit button on the bottom left-hand side of the screen to change them. Please remember to click Cancel or Save once you have checked your details. Fill in details of your GMC number. If you are not registered with the UK GMC, then this can remain blank. If you have a constraint on your practice with the UK GMC or your equivalent register, you will need to fill in a declaration form. This is available on the website through the blue link and must be submitted online at the same time as your application. Please indicate if you are working or training in the UK. If you are training in the UK, please fill in the details of your stage in training and your deanery. If you are working in the UK but not in training, please select Other for year of training and No deanery for your deanery. If you do not work in the UK, please select No to the question, do you plan to apply for an ST3 post within the next 12 months? Please choose a centre where you would like to take the exam. The visa section is not applicable unless you are applying for a centre where you will need to apply for a visa in order to reach the examination centre from your country of residence. A list of centres where there are places available will show both in the UK and internationally. The next section is important as it records your requirements for the exam day. If you have a reasonable adjustment, please fill in the Special Arrangement section. Details from previous attempts will not have been kept on the system. If you have a medical request, this will need to be backed up with evidence such as a medical report, which must be submitted to your administrative office via email. Tick the box to indicate you have read the MRCP UK regulations, which can be accessed through the blue link on the MRCP UK website. It is important you know about the type of ID you require for the exam and the behaviour that is expected of you during the exam. Please also tick the box to indicate you have read the data protection statement, which can be found in the highlighted web link. To pay, first select the method of payment. The options are online, cash or cheque. If you decide to pay online, you will have the options of paying directly with a credit or debit card or through your PayPal account. You can pay by debit or credit card through PayPal as well. Pick which method you would like to pay online. You will then see a summary of all of the details of your application. By ticking the box and clicking the Finish button, you will be committing yourself to apply and pay for the exam. You will then be taken to a secure external payment page to pay the fee. This PayPal page is an example of this. You can also pay by cash or cheque. If you pay with cash, you will need to pay in person at your administrative office. If you are paying by cheque, please remember to write down your RCP code number, full name and exam details on the back of the cheque. Once you tick the payment box to indicate you will pay by cheque or cash, this commits you to submitting the fee. You will then see a summary screen of the details of your application. You will also receive an email confirmation of your application showing that you still owe the fee. Please complete the cash or cheque payment form and submit with your payment to the relevant administrative office. Cash payments can only be made in person to the relevant administrative office. Please ensure you then pay the fee to secure your exam place. By ticking the box and clicking the Finish button, you will be committing yourself to apply and pay for the exam. You will receive an auto-generated application confirmation by email when you have paid, sent in your correctly attested primary medical qualification or provided your UK GMC number as required, and your application has been processed. Please contact your administrative office if you have been unable to pay online or need assistance to complete your application. To see a summary of your application, go to the Exam History tab in your My MRCP UK account and click on Part 1. This will show at what stage your application is at and whether your payment was successful.